Hello everyone, it is Outcast 122568 here, back with Atlas Nation. This time, we bring to you Trash Pandas versus Rebellion. Trash Pandas are gonna be the blue, they are all in the same color today. I like it. Rebellion, I hit the wrong button, that's my fault. I did a pop pause. But Rebellion are indeed on the red. There we go. That's just me fault. That happens every now and then, but hopefully I don't do it during fights. It usually only happens during the very beginning when I'm showing off the sides. So, this is indeed a tier 2 game, so there is indeed an SR limit for the team. I have checked, and I'm fairly certain that no one here is crossing that SR limit. Ooh, okay.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So we're gonna have the May Reinhardt double wall combo versing this pharmacy. Which a pharmacy for the most part will be able to just kind of walk right past. Yeah, it is gonna be the pharmacy. The Barrett is gonna be pocketed by the Mercy. So this wall, double wall strap may not just, it may just kind of get completely overlooked. Or just overshot, really. But it is a double wall, there's a lot more shielding. Okay. I know what to do from last time. Warrior immediately DCs. I need to set 2:30 on my clock. I need to set that up beforehand. 2:30. 2 minutes 30 seconds. Already a DC? Man. Both teams could call for a reset and just have the sub come in, as there is indeed a sub in the lobby, but it does have to be Warrior who does come back unless both teams are fine with a reset. We will see. We will see. Warrior now back in the game. We gotta make sure he is in the spot. You cancel that. Okay. We are hopefully good to go back. Already a DC. It's just my luck that every time I end up casting for Atlas, someone DCs. And Buffalo gonna be the first one to go down. Goes down to the May. To Disillusioned. I think that's how you pronounce it. Karnik takes a lot of damage, but is able to survive the shield. No longer a thing, but there is no counter Reinhardt to push in with the shield advantage. God's up in the sky with the ult, but Rogue is me first one to use that ult, and Karnik does fall on the low ground. God's does fall, but Buffalo should be coming back now. I don't know where he is. Peepa gonna get demeched here. Disillusion falls, God's gonna get res, and Rogue falls as well. There's the High Noon with the Bob. Rogue and Ghost both fall. High Noon gets nothing, and Bob gets nothing as well. Peepa falls as well. Leaf jumps off the map, gonna reset with the team. I think. Yeah, is gonna try and reset with the team. And Rebellion looking in a great position here. They have an heavy ult advantage coming in here. As LT and Gods both take a lot of damage along with Mars. And God's gonna go down to Leaf again. Leaf on that Ash, a very lethal hit scan. Able to take Ferris out of the air. Again, is the one good counter to a pharmacy or just Pharah in general. Especially if you're a crack shot, and Warrior once again leaves the game. The internet issues. Interwebs issues. I might spend more of this game in the pause menu than in the game at this rate, but hopefully Brody Warrior figures out what he's doing. Because his team has an ult advantage, but they won't have an ult advantage for long. I do need to check to make sure that he is in the set lobby. Okay, good.
I need to recharge. Get into position.
That push finally gonna come in from Rebellion. There is the barrage coming in from Gods. Doesn't get any picks, puts a lot of people below. Conic does use the ult, falls very shortly after. We do see the Blizzard from Disillusion, who does fall. Gods as well. There was the grab from Isalti. There's the Bob coming in from Leaf. Coalescence from Rogue as well. Buffalo getting to be pushed back by this Bob. Gods getting it rezzed here, but Isalti not as lucky. And Warrior falls to Leaf. That's gonna be a reset here. Disillusioned now on the Hanzo. And Saturn with an intriguing sound barrier here. Gonna be used to take Buffalo out. No doubt trying to get any more picks if they can. Mar able to escape on the Mercy. Does have the fly. Unable to. All of a sudden gets picked off out of nowhere. Disillusion gets the pick before... Actually died to Gods before getting that pick. But Hanzo does have a projectile. So both Hanzos are able to kill each other in that time. Gods does fall. Hey, it worked. Rebellion now gonna start pushing up on that high ground again. Want to take the high ground so Warrior on the McCree can use that high ground to just take everyone else out, especially with that High Noon locked and loaded. There's a shatter from Buffalo, take a bunch out in the back line. Disillusion's first one to go down. There's a collapse from Rogue, Valk from Mars. Karnak still does fall. People gonna get D-Max here. Ult coming online. There is the Bob in the center, the dead center point. Buffalo falls, but does get a quick rest. High Noon on the sky and gets taken out by Disillusion, but not before taking out Rogue. Pipa, Salty, and Warrior all go down there. Conic falls as well. Both ticks, or 2 out of 3 ticks have been taken. Only 1% on the point, and that is a Lucio. Saturn and Gods both fall. There's the bomb. Gonna get blocked, but Turtle doesn't get behind the Rhino Shield. Buffalo falls as well, and that's gonna be the end of the push right there. Mar falls as well very late in that fight. Isalti just kind of pushed up a bit, trying to get as much charge as possibly can. And Disillusion hits a beautiful shot on the Warrior. Just takes him out of the running for the moment. Gonna be the longest respawn. His Mercy cannot get there in time. Soul Guardian. What team is Soul Guardian on? Give me a sec. Dragons are going to be pushed or be used by Disillusioned. Cuts the team, cuts Rebellion off quite a bit here. Who is it that joined? Soul Guardian. Just give me a second, I need to check to see which team Soul Guardian is. There is the grab, there's the Dragons, and there is the sound barrier. Isalti, only one to die at the moment. Mar now using that Valk. Coming in, getting theirs on Isalti, and at the same time, Pipa does get D-Max, and a huge shatter coming in from Buffalo. Saturn, Conic both go down. There's the Coalescence from Rogue trying to use something. Warrior does fall. Pipa, Gods, and Leaf, but not Leaf doesn't fall without using that Bob. Bob not on the point, but putting in a lot of pressure onto the Reinhardt shield. Bob no longer there. You still cannot spectre the Bob. Rogue and Buffalo both go down. 93.6 and respawns all gonna come in. We do see Leaf now on the Doomfist. That's gonna be the end of the fight right there. Mar does fall. Now, give me a sec while I figure this out. It was Soul Guardian.
This forth.
Okay, he is on Trash Pandas. I can confirm that. So spectate blue only, and we're good.
60 seconds.
Belly once again going to that high ground. This time at an ult disadvantage coming in, but they will quickly make it up. Disillusion using the dragons. Disillusion falls though, and Mar falls as well. Gets hit by the dragons, hit by the dynamite. And that's gonna be it for Mar right there. Disillusion will have a much quicker respawn, and Mar had the Valve, had the ult, gonna be unable to use it now. Conic does fall, leaving a wide open with no man tank. There is Rogue does fall. Warrior takes a lot of damage, gets the dynamite, not gonna be able to survive there. Mar now coming back with the Valve coming in. There is a grab, takes Saturn and Peepa, sorry, both out. Dragon's gonna come in down the point. Don't really get anything there. Chronic, Leaf, and Disillusion all go down. Booty Warrior gets res, and with the high noon takes Rogue out. Shatter, Sound Barrier, Bomb, Sound Barrier, all the full ults that weren't used in the fight, all the ults left over weren't able to be used, just kind of get thrown at the very end. There's 6.9 seconds left on the clock. Cutting it very short, but still very delightful. Now I need to get a water because I am slowly dying. I'm just gonna set in a good position in case I don't come back in time. I should be back in like 30 seconds before it begins, hopefully.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Trick or treat.
5, 4,
I am back.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Now both teams swap roles. Bellion now on the defending side. Trash Pandas now on the attacking. Isalty immediately goes down just a bit too far push up. Immediately gets taken out by the Reaper. Buffalo gonna get pushed as well by the Reaper and Leaf. Just the Reaper is a tank buster, and if you do not respect it, you will die very, very quickly. That's it right there. That's essentially the point, because I don't think you can do anything there. Terror falls. There's Mo. That's both supports. Tank's already done. It's only the DPS. Warrior falls. Gods. Oh, there's two warriors. Oh, that's so confusing. Gods. The Junkrat falls. Booty Warrior able to get a pick on the McCree, but does kind of stall the point out a bit here. Trash Pan is gonna have to wait for the Moira to come back. Saturn gonna have a long, long way to go. 7 minutes though. Very huge time bank coming in for Trash Pandas. This illusion goes down to Guts. I believe he got trapped there. And yeah, it was indeed a trap. I'm fairly certain of that anyway. Does fall. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, and it's very unfortunate. A bit of spam coming in, maybe not in the right spots there, Junkrat. Now he has it down the right angle. Ults are coming online for both teams here. Trash Pandas will have their ults a bit quicker though. They'll have the death block. Speaking of ults, there is the Rip Tire coming in from Gods. I don't even know where it's coming from. It's gonna come from behind, and it takes Saturn out of the fight. Saturn is the only live ult right now that's gonna be quickly made up by Leaf and Conic, who are about to build up their two ults, the Death Blossom and the Shatter Bit. For a moment there, Saturn was the only live ult on the field. Rogue builds up the Transcendence as well, so the ults are coming online. Disillusion and Pipa both about to build up their ult as well, both very, very close to that ult. Disillusion somewhere taking a lot of damage, but also putting in a lot more. Junkrat and McCree on the high ground, able to control those areas very effectively. Conic is going to be the first one to go down in the choke. That's going to be it. But there is an EMP, Deathbug and Coalescence all coming in. Turtle does get hacked. Disillusion, Buffalo, Ice Ulti, and Leaf all fall. Counter Coalescence from Saturn. And there's a Transcendence. That Coalescence must be used as a DPS one. Booty Warrior, I do believe, used his High Noon there. And there's the bomb onto the point. Takes Turtle out. Rogue falls as well. The tanks are back though. Peepa gonna get demeched. Does fall. That's gonna be it right there. A lot of ults used, kind of uncoordinatedly. There was no real rhyme and or rhythm to the ult usage. And God's gonna get taken out by the DPS 0 of Disillusion and Leaf. Very good communication there, which they just kind of didn't communicate their ults. There they communicate how they're gonna kill someone. Ice Ulti going and taking Molten out, but Booty Warrior goes with, but does sacrifice the life to get the 2 picks, or at least for the opportunity to get both picks, which Ice Ulti did not let that life go to waste. The Riptide from God's Warrior takes out the Zenyatta, takes out Rogue. A very long ult charge, can have an even longer time now. Booty Warrior though falls again, it seems like. Terrell takes a hit. This wall has been hit over and over. And Warrior, guys, what's going on here? Disillusion is coming in and taking the picks. Mar does use that Coalescence. Disillusion finally goes down to Booty Warrior. It took quite a long time. Conic on the point does fall. I think we ended the fight right there. The Trash Pandas can't really push in here. Saturn gets flashbang fan hammered, and Leaf falls as well. Booty Warrior able to pick up 2 picks, but does have the Discord. Very, very damaged, but is going to get healed by Mars RT. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm just going to call you Mars, as I've been saying for the last, 5 minutes. Ults are coming online for both teams here. It is going to be a 4-2-4 ult fight, but Trash Pandas will be very quick to make that a 6-4. Mar and God's Warrior cannot build up the ult within this fight, conceivably, while Leaf and Peepa can both very easily build up their Bob and Bomb respectively. Until then, it is a 4-2-4 ult fight. Disillusion and Booty Warrior both taking huge damage, and Disillusion wins the fight there, one way or another. Gets that final blow. Both of them were very low. Disillusion does get the heals. There's a Coalescence from Saturn. Grab from Ice Salty, keeping it in the choke. Transcendence well. There's a Dragon. There's the bomb. All coming in. Shatter from Buffalo. Sound Barrier from Terrell. Conic and Ice Salty both go down. Conic had the ult. Only ult left alive. Rogue falls as well. He's gonna leave. Does build up that bomb, but is gonna try and make an exit here. Gets demeched on the escape. There's the High Noon. Doesn't get any picks, but Leaf and Saturn both fall gods, and Booty as well. Disillusioned, just getting picks here, but there's no one alive to capitalize on them. Feels bad. Getting the picks, just not at the right time. Leaf not gonna go onto the Junkrat. Trying to just break through the choke here. Disillusioned. Still pushed up here. Gonna have to pull back a bit with the Zarya pressure. Bit of spam coming through from both sides, specifically on the Junkrats and Flame Strike side of things. Also a bit of Hanzo and McCree bullets coming through. Actually, maybe not McCree. Maybe not McCree bullets, but Hanzo definitely coming through. A mine comes in. Leaf, 1 health, but Buffalo even lower. Falls. And that's going to be Conic's charge to go in. You can't say it better. Shatter, bomb combo, Coalescence, and Riptide are going to come in to counter it. 3 down on each side, I believe. People are gonna get demeched. Conic falls. It's only Rogan. That's gonna be it. That's a team kill. The game does not pronounce it though. Unfortunate. But a very coordinated fight. The bomb gets launched. There's the shatter. There's the picks. But then a Coalescence from Mar and a Riptide from Gods saved that fight. They turned that fight around. Huge play right there. Got the picks that it needed to save the point. Still, one tick was taken. So Trash Pandas could still have very easily taken. A lot of ults are about to be built up. It does seem like it'll be a 3-2... Ooh, I don't know if Gods or Isalty will be able to make it. God should be able to, so it should be a 3-4, or at least a 3-3 at the least. The longer this fight goes on, the more it favors the defenders, not only in respawns, but in ultra. P-Bat gonna go down. There's a Riptide from Leaf, gonna try and bring this back. Comes in, gets nothing. Rogue falls as well, and a Shatter comes in from Buffalo, takes Conic, Leaf, all of them go down. Ulf's not gonna be able to use God's gonna use Riptide, gonna send it all the way to the spawn. High Noon and Coalescence. Coalescence gets taken out. You can't make it back to the point in time. And Rebellion take map number 1.
Play of the game.
Gods with the play, no doubt, from a Riptide. Is gonna be that save coming in. Takes 2. That's all they needed. Then takes out the Diva, and that's half the team right there taken out by the Junkrat. That saves it right there for the team. Huge play there. The cards come down. 4-4-1-0. Rip, Buffalo, and Salty. I guess one person's looking out for you, but 2 that had the 4. What's going on? They didn't get no epics? No epics, I guess? Sometimes it's just unfortunate. I have put in the Discord chat. Are both teams ready? Always a chance that there will be some swaps coming in. Trash Pandas not going to take any swaps here. They are ready to go straight into the next map. Hanamura is no longer in the field of play. Waiting on Rebellion. They did have a bit of internet issues, so I would not be surprised if JT did come in or not. I have no clue though. We will see. But yeah, overall, Hanamura, very good map. There's quite a lot the teams could work on. The coordination had its moments on both ends of the spectrum, either being really good and really bad, especially with the ult usage and combos. So we will see. And Rebellion saying ready as well. So we're gonna jump right into our ASAP. Less than a minute break. I like it. We're gonna keep the momentum going from game to game. Just go as just feet to the ground, running as hard as you can. That's the way to play Overwatch, in my opinion. Although I am surprised that Trash Pandas, they lost the map. I'm surprised they were ready so quickly. Maybe they had a strategy coming into this specific map, because if the enemy team wins, I would try and stall them out a bit. Maybe wait the time out until you have to say ready or you forfeit the map, and then you can say you're ready so you don't actually forfeit a map. So it just kind of lets them, maybe tilts them just a tad. Definitely gets the momentum off their side as they have to wait so long, so they'd be a bit cooled down. Especially after a huge win on first map, you'd be very, very high on adrenaline, which could give you an edge in the next map. So I don't really think any team has ever really done that, but we will see. Okay, we are going to begin here. Interesting comps from both sides. We will see a Brig on the attacking team with a Genji and a Reaper. You don't usually see that combo. At least I haven't ever seen it. I saw T and Terra both take a lot of damage. He'll taking most of it, but is gonna get healed here by the Mercy. Brig, Mercy, Ryan, Zarya. I love to run that comp. We'll see. But Buffalo, first one to go down is all the damage being applied. You have a Hanzo, you have a Junkrat. Very hard to run into that, especially on this first bend where you have to go almost, what would that be? Almost 180 degrees around. Very close to. A very difficult corner to bend all the way around. Dragons gonna come in from Disillusion, and it takes Terrell out of the fight. But Disillusion falls to Buffalo. There's the blade from Booty Warrior gonna come in, gets a D-Mech on the Diva. But Garnet goes down to God's Warrior. Ghost does fall. Rogue as well. That's gonna be Rebellion's point here. There's just a baby diva in the back line. Gonna get stalled here. Very interesting that they killed him that quickly. You could have eased. You hit them once with the Reinhardt, and they cannot survive another shot. So if they remech, you just swing and they're dead. So very interesting there. Trash Panda's now going to come back in. They're going to have to touch the point here. Going to have to put some pressure and or contest on it. And a pin in from Conic. Coalescence at the same time. And there's a shatter from Buffalo. Coalescence from Mars. There's a Riptide. It's not going to be enough though. Buffalo and Terrell both go down. But everyone else is down. P-Pie, only one left. You use the ult into a lost fight. It's only one left. And that's going to be Rebellion's point. They're going to take it here. On point number 1. First third of the map is theirs. So we will see. It does not seem any swaps gonna come in for the moment. Disillusioned, although on the McCree already has that ult though. So was on the McCree for the last fight. Conic gonna get pushed just a bit here. There's no more barrier for Conic. Conic out of a barrier. Gonna have to find some way to not die here. Gonna get healed from the warrior. God's gonna get first one to go down. 6 man Savior bleed in the back line. Rally from Pearl and a grab from Salty. Saturn and Disillusion both fall. Rogue as well. Rudy Warrior getting all the picks. Baby. Conic and Salty all go down. Just pick after pick after pick. Leaf only one to escape, I believe. Only one to escape with their life on the Junkrat. Just backing up, waiting for the team to come back, getting the health pack. Trash Pandas will come back in on the defense. Have to put pressure on the point. They will have an ult advantage. They will have 4 ults to 1 here. Although 4 ults to 2, depending on how quickly Mars gets that coalescence. There's a high from Disillusion, and it takes Rudy Warrior out of the fight, but he is one. Shatter comes in from both Reinhardts. I do believe Buffalo got the better of that. Mar falls as well. Conic does go down. Saturn, 1 health here. Terrell gets taken out, very close to killing Saturn, but close is, but no cigar. Back cap out of nowhere. Salty does fall, but it doesn't matter. Buffalo and God's Warrior take the point. That is just demoralizing when you win the fight and they still cap the point. Booty Warrior does fall though, so picks are still coming in. Still, the fight is now going to be overreached into the push here. Trash Pandas haven't lost a fight since that retake though. Or not the retake, the back cap, sorry. And they shouldn't lose this fight. They have the ult advantage here. There's a rally from Rogue. Gonna be used as a bit of initiative here. Rudy Warrior does fall the leaf. Peepa does get D-Mag. God falls as well. High nude from Disillusion. And a boop up in the sky. And a huge boop. Turtle and Mars the support line for Rebellion. They fall. There's a tank line. Buffalo and Salty both go down. Rudy Warrior gonna get pushed. No shots land though. Right, gonna get back in the mech. Was D-Mech there. Does have ult. Now the ult advantage has turned, but only for a moment. but for a moment it will not be. Conic needs to build that ult up before Buffalo, and Buffalo already built it up just a bit quicker, but does hit the Shatter. Gets nothing with the Shatter. There's a sound barrier from Saturn. Gets everyone. Coalescence from Mar. It is a 6 ult from Rebellion that they have. Somebody can fight. Grab Dragons, but bomb from P.I. Gonna go in. Takes Booty Warrior and Buffalo both out, but P.I., Saturn, Rogue, Conic, and Disillusion all go down. Leaf as well does fall, but you can't say it better in the game. Team kill. The Riptide did come in, didn't get any picks, took a lot of health off of Salty, but he's still able to survive. God's gonna die here. Conic now on that hammer, gonna try and come in and restall. Just contest as long as possible. Mar falls. Peepo does get D-Mech here, so we'll have to come back with the mech. Able to get that remech in the backline. Broody Warrior does fall, so it does seem like there will be a successful recontest here. Successful hold from Trash Pandas. I know they want to get him out. Buffalo needs to build up that ult. They can get both their tanks out with the ult, with the Zarya charge. That would be huge. High Noon from Disillusion. Doesn't get anything. Broody Warrior now on the Hanzo. Got 1 health. Gonna get some health here from the Moira. Rally from Rogue. Shatter from Buffalo. Conic goes down, and there is the Death Blossom in the backline. Does get stunned. Buffalo falls, but Conic, Saturn, Rogue, and Peepa all fall. Disillusion follows. It's only Leaf on the high ground by the Mega in a duel with the Lucio. There is a contest on the point. Turtle does fall. The Coalesce and the grab countered by the sound barrier from Saturn, but only gets himself. Conic does go down. Turtle as well. Turtle has the ult, unable to use it here. Saturn falls. Leaf coming back in with that Death Blossom. Takes Ice Salty and Broody Warrior both out of it. Dragons coming from Broody Warrior. Speaking of the devil who died. And another successful hold for Trash Pandas here. God's Warrior does fall. And at this point, you just threw all you had at the point. Must be quite hard for Anna. But Buffalo falls to Leaf. It must be quite hard for Rebellion to figure out a way to take this here. They're having some difficulties. They just threw everything they had, and it wasn't enough. Broody Warrior does fall, so he will have a very late respawn. Essentially, Rebellion's fight is going to be based off of when Broody Warrior does come back. You'll see High Noon and Sound Barrier this fight. There's the Death Blossom from Gods, who just builds it up, I believe. Conic and Rogue both go down. It is a Reaper fight for the ages. Leaf gonna fall to Gods. Leaf could have easily survived that if he raped and grabbed the health pack. He didn't. Peepa gets a bomb kill on a Turtle. Ghost falls. There's the D-Mech, and there's the mines on point from Conic. But Conic and Peepa both go down. That's a tank line up. Gone. Coalescence from Mars. Rogue falls to the pin from Buffalo, and he contests. Leaf now back on the contest, able to stall it for just a bit, and there is Disillusion, but he's gonna go down to Buffalo Shatter. The Lucio comes back, but just not in time. Close, but no cigar. That's gonna be 3rd point capped by Rebellion. All 3 points, 0 time left in the bank. Trash Pandas is gonna have to at least match it here. But if they match it, there's no way to do worse while capping all 3 points. There's no way to do worse while doing equal, if that makes sense. Because Rebellion took it with no time left. If you equal that, you cannot physically do worse. I mean, you can if you just don't cap, but if you cap it, you cannot do worse. You will either have the overtime be tied, or you will have a bit more than overtime, and you will have done just a tad bit better. Comps now coming in, essentially as if you brought the full river out in a game of poker. You now see all the cards are in play. You can't see the opponents yet. You can't see what your opponents have, but you can see what you have. And for us, we can see what both teams have, which is the best part, as we can just slightly look at it. We'll see a Hanzo from both sides, Reinhardt from both sides, Lucio from both sides, Zen Diva Soldier versus that Moira Reaper Zarya. I'd have to give it just the advantage off the hero comps to Rebellion here. The Zenyatta to the Moira. Moira does a lot more healing, but Zen does put out a lot more damage. The Reaper should take out the Soldier almost every time, and the Zarya should take out the Diva every time. So it'll be very interesting to see how Trash Pandas does attack this here. I saw two going in, getting the charge. That Zarya needs to put out a lot of damage. Speaking of damage coming through on the Buffalo Shield, who's very close to that ult already. Is going and swinging, but the shield did get broke. Levi does fall, gets D-Mac, does fall, and Buffalo gets his shield broken, but he uses that as some double bluff or something. Hits a huge shatter. That's everyone gone. Yeah, everyone died. His shatter, his shield broke. I don't know if he knew that Conic would push up, not needing to use a shield, and shatter would come in, or if that was just accidental. But either way, that's huge. One way or another, Buffalo just pulled a double bluff onto Conic. Pipa gets D-Mac. 6-man sound barrier coming in from Saturn. There's a sight from Leaf too. 6-man sound barrier coming on his side. Rogue does fall. Saturn as well. There's a Death Blossom from Gods. You can't say it much better than the game can. Team kill. Conic falls. Disillusioned, Leaf, and Peepi, I believe, all went down to that Death Blossom. Ghost now going to go onto the Moira, and Leaf onto the Junkrat. So a complete team swap, or a comp swap, or about half a comp swap here coming in for Trash Pandas. Rogue is on that brig. And Leaf gets taken out by Gods and Beauty Warrior combo. Just kind of got caught out. There's the dragons. There's the grab in opposite order when they got used. Popeye got D-Mac'd, got killed, just taken out. I believe Ghost was the only one to survive. Yes, still hiding in the corner, able to survive. 5 died, 1 survived, and that was the Moira. Conic, huge amount of damage, but is able to survive. And the dragons from Solution takes Tail. I saw the Booty Warrior all out. Buffalo falls to Leaf. Peepa does take a lot of damage and does get D-Mac here. God does fall though, unable to escape, but does have that exit pick onto the Diva mech.
60 seconds.
Trash Panda is now finally able to really push the point. They're gonna get it around the second corner, bring it onto the last stretch here. The ults will be coming in, and Disillusioned falls. Buffalo gonna get pinned there, does fall. Leaf falls as well, so there are picks coming in from both sides equally. There's a Shatter comes in, takes Gods out, but Peepa falls as well. Saturn as well must, I believe, use the Coalescence. Conic gets pushed. There's the Dragons. Peepa gonna use that remag. Rogue falls. Turo falls, and it's just pick after pick, and somewhere in the Chaos Rebellion take back control of the area that includes the points. Ults are gonna come online. It is gonna be an interesting ult fight. The longer the fight goes, the more it favors Trash Pandas. But ult picks just gonna come in. Gods and Peepa both get double kill. Solution, Rogue, Tail, and Buffalo all fall. Booty Warrior as well. Conic now goes down. Disillusion now gonna go onto the chase. Gonna try and get back as quickly as possible. I do believe Saturn used to Coalescence there. There's the grab on the Leaf, who is able to survive through it all. Gonna go around all the way up top again. There is the Reptile gonna come in. Gonna do some serious work here. Gods does fall, but not before getting the pick on the Leaf, who could not do anything. And there's a Shatter, but the chance comes in just in time. Solution gonna get pinned here. And the pin off the point. The pin off the point. Buffalo, huge Rebellion take it off of just a wicked pin from Buffalo. Took everyone off the point. The Solution though with the play from the Hanzo. Gonna come in with the dragon, just kind of launching it at the side. Gets to end the extra on the Hanzo counterpart. Make sure Buffalo falls as well. Doesn't get to pick on the Moira quite yet. I don't know if he did or not, but took quite a bit of shots at her. Saturn with the epic card. Salty once again with only one. Someone's looking out for him if it's only himself. Buffalo, none. And the Moira as well. I didn't quite catch the name. Got 3, I believe. And now going to map number 3. But first, we gotta ask if both teams are ready. And it is gonna be Eichenwald. We gotta take Route 66 out of the equation now. Trash Panda's gonna have to win every single map from here on if they want the victory. Which is not something that is easily done. Believe you me. I have put in the chat, both teams ready. We have a hold on from Trash Pandas, I believe. Just double checking the should be good. Unless Gods and Salty are literally masters, I'm pretty sure it's fine. Diamond. Unless Salty is a GM, I'm pretty sure it is fine, and... not, yeah, it's fine. Iconic. Alrighty, I'm gonna do also. Pandas. Road. Counting. I'm just double checking the team SRs. Both teams are ready. I'm just making sure that I didn't completely done goof. Yeah, okay, both teams are illegal. Just double checking. We are going straight into it. Both teams are ready.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
We are indeed traveling to Eichenwald.
Initiating match.
Initiating the match. It is a go. Bit of time before the cards get dealt here, and we will see what both teams are running. Would not be surprised if some spam characters, maybe a Bastion or a Junkrat, possibly a Hanzo, maybe even a McCree, come out on the defense here. Something to spam down the choke. Definitely some sort of main tank shield. And I would not be surprised to see if we saw a Pharah on the attack. Pharah is very good on this map. You have 3 big attack routes. 1, 2, and 3. Either you go through here or all the way around. And as I say it, we will see the soldier shooting down. Maybe not the McCree, but there is a Junkrat, and some sort of shield tank on the defense versus that Pharah on attack. There's also going to be a Sombra Pharah dive versus this very interesting bunker. Chaotic with those sick beats, that sick emote. And the countdown begins. Yo. Damage immediately being applied by Leaf onto the DPS. Mara able to get that ult charge right off the bat. Warrior able to go all the way up and around on the Pharah. Gets a lot of ult charge off the bat. Dive coming in from Buffalo. Patel, first one to go down. Salty now falls. Rogue in turn though. Conic as well. Dissolution. God, both warriors just getting pick after pick. Just dismantling the backline. Solution falls as well. That's almost it right there. Peepa and Isalti both fall. Isalti got the pick on the Peepa, and Leaf get the pick on this Isalti, who does get res by Mar. Saturn does fall off on the side, and the sights already built up by Leaf. Rogue does follow. The Diva, the Winston, both on the Soldier. Can't do much. Koenig and Leaf both go down, and the point's already taken. The Warriors, Gods, and Booty both just took out that back line of Trash Pandas. Solution, or Dust Solution, falls as well to Warrior. Solution now gonna go onto the Ash. Leak now onto the McCree. And a triple hit, the last one being a ding the headshot from Leaf. Able to get the pick. Very close to killing Mob, but no, not close enough. Conic, Rogue both go down. Peepa as well. Isalti does get DMAC though, and Booty Warrior does get res. Buffalo using that Primal, able to take Saturn out here. Isalti. It was long enough to get back into the mech. No one pushing the point right now. Now the supports of Rebellion do go back to push. Leaf and the Solution both fell. And once again, another DC here. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. DC, DC, DC. Warrior has joined back. I need to make sure he is there. He is indeed there. Very interesting for Rebellion. They're gonna have an interesting fight here. They're gonna be out a person. But Rogue does fall. I don't... Booty Warrior might even... Yeah, he's probably gonna be able to get back before those respawns come in. Buffalo gets booped off as he came with a dive. There is the Valk from Mar. Very interesting use there. God does fall.
Cease your resistance.
And it does seem like the Trash Pandas are going to be able to use that person advantage to take back control of the point. Peepa does use the Bongo though. Bongo's still up. Maybe it was a misuse there. Maybe they'll want that one back. There's the bomb. Doesn't get any fixed. The EMP just comes in a tad bit too late. Sound barrier from Conic as well. High noon from Leaf. Right on the D-Mac. Takes Diva out of mech. God's Falls. There's the grab. That's going to be right there. God's Falls. But a 5-man sound barrier comes in from Terrell. Buffalo does fall. That's a tank line gone. Rogue using the Valk as well. Terrell very low. Mar even lower. First one of the next few to fall. Booty gonna join them. That fight had 2 waves of deaths. First one were the tanks. Second would be the Mercy and McCree, the double M's. And once again, some more internet issues, I can only presume. Once again, I've set another 2:30. Already joined back. I need to make sure that they're in the lot. They are indeed in the same spot. You always gotta make sure, because it's happened where they just aren't the same spot anymore. This is a real detriment to Rebellion. In this time, Trash Pandas have been able to take back the point the first time the DC happened. Not to mention a second time, but a back cap coming in. Till goes down and gets rezzed. Very close to the back cap. God's Warrior almost got it. Somewhere in the back line now. And Warrior left again. Dope. Other 2:30 say it could only be 10 minutes. Who knows? Or 10 seconds. Last time it was 10 seconds and he joined back. We will see. But internet issues on the side of Booty Warrior. Mind you, he has to play. That is what they began with. They cannot swap their people out until next map. So this just might be what Trash Pandas need right now. To just gain that momentum, gain the map. Okay, I do indeed have to just double check again. He is there, and we go again. Yoshi now spectating. We're once again gonna have to go to the spawn room. Gonna go back onto that McCree. Gonna try and come in here. Belt from Bob. Gonna get sent in. Gonna be in prime position here. Gonna get stopped by the lamppost and the dead Omnic. Gods does fall to Leaf. We were only now getting back as I yawn. Leaf takes an incredible amount of damage though, still able to survive. Dive gonna come in, and there's the Primal. Gonna try and knock as many people off the map as possible. Buffalo just kind of jumped off the map themselves. Gods, it'll take Leaf out, it'll take Peepa out, and Rogue falls as well. Gods coming in with that Sombra, just taking names here. Disillusion. You can't say it much better. Saturn, Conic both go down as well. Salty's still on the point without a mech with the middle bunny blaster there. Rogue does fall to Booty Warrior, who does fall to Leaf. Buffalo gonna push in here. Does go down to Peepa. Booty Warrior gonna get his by Mar. And Rebellion. That's going. High noon. Bomb. EMP. Something went wrong with the bomb there because Rudy Warrior, huge capitalization on that EMP with 4 picks from the high noon and another one on the Leaf just to make sure. Disillusion falls as well to the Mercy. Saturn now on the hog. There's a sound barrier, only gets 2 Peepa and Conic along with the bongo from Peepa. Rogue does fall and a 6-man sound barrier from Turtle. Mo's using the Valk as well. Saturn and Peepa both go down. Bob gonna get sent into the back line here. Bob gets hacked. Can't do anything for the moment. Disillusion, Conic, and Rogue all go down. Peepa does get rezzed by Rogue before Rogue does fall. There's their Primal by Buffalo. Gonna try and do another play where you take everyone off the map. There's the bomb, and no one able to get back onto the point. Saturn falls to the bomb from Salty. Salty now getting back in the mech. Would have gotten back in the mech very easily. And the McCree duel was a 1. And now you go swap sides. The attackers are now the defenders, and vice versa. Whoa. There used to be something here. Oh, hi, bugs. I swear there used to be a light, like a lantern thing here. Like a chandelier, that's it, like these things. I swear there was one here. Maybe not, I don't know. Ooh, we can see through there. And the comp is shown here. Ooh. Interesting from both sides. Gonna see a Lucio, Ryan, and Zarya from both sides. That's a given. But it's gonna be the Mercy versus the Moira, the Torb and Junkrat versus the Hanzo and Tracer. It'll be very interesting to see how those matchups work. Moira does do a bit more healing and damage than the Mercy, but Mercy does provide the res, does provide the damage boost, so a lot of utility there. And then Junkrat versus Hondo is still always an interesting matchup. And then Tracer versus Torbjorn. Torbjorn should have the advantage in that, so we'll be very interested to see. Rudy Warrior once again falls, and that time we actually spectated him while he DC'd. So you could actually see what's going on with him. So we do know that he is just lagging out consistently. I've been told to unpause. Okay, I've been told to just let it play out. Rogue gets does die, gets res. Conic and I Salty both go down. Disillusion falls as well.
Gale the Mahal.
Physical and from Mar. Deepa does fall. A solid defense here from Rebellion for the moment, but they are still down one. Tristan has come back very quickly. Not this time though. So does get pinned by Buffalo, who is 1 health. Molten Core on the choke. By God, there is the grab by Salty. There's no one there to capitalize on it. There is a pin, but it's not going to be enough to get any straight capitalization. That's the capitalization they needed. That shatter, but countered by a grab, countered by a sound barrier that didn't go anywhere. It's a very messy fight. But guys, in the back line, the constant on the point, or on the choke with the turret. That turret's just helping all day. They're gonna be the Valk from Pipa and sound barrier from Rogue. Damage is gonna be applied from the Valk here. Shatter comes in from Koenig, doesn't get anything. Gonna be the Coalescence from Mar. Pulse Bomb from Leaf gets nothing. Disillusion now using those that Dragon Strike. Not getting any picks, does fall. Buffalo as well. Tick 1 has been taken. Tick 2 very, very close. A lot of damage being applied to both sides, but being healed quite quickly. And there. Oh, dear God. I got to pause. Terrell and Mar both go down. That's the support line. That's essentially it right there. You can't do much without the sports gods. Now, falls. There's Tick 2. It's only Isalty and Buffalo. Buffalo falls first. Isalty gonna join. The point is taken.
Stop the payload.
Yeah. Terrell does fall to Disillusion. Leaf. 1 health, but is able to survive, able to get the health back. Turret in the backline once again, causing the Tracer to back up a bit, not being able to push exactly how they'd like to. There is the grab with the Molten Core. The pin comes in, takes the Pulse Bomb. There's a shatter from Buffalo, who does fall. Disillusion, Conic, and Rogue all go down. Buffalo gonna get red. Pipa falls as well. And Rebellion once again able to hold this here. Ghost of Saturn does fall. Leaf not gonna go on to the Pharah. Realize the Tracer just won't work. The Pharah is still arguably equally as affected to that turret. You're just able to spam it down from a distance, which Leaf is able to do. Now going for the Torbjorn. Now finally looking at Torb. Takes Torb off the high ground. A huge group. That's 1 health. Very low, but still is able to survive. No more turret on the field. Coalesce and Shatter, Dragons, and Grab all being used. So, most Isalty and Buffalo all go down. It's only Gods left, and he just kind of with his turret. Nah, I drag my statement. Team kill. Booty Warrior finally back. Finally, Gods does fall very late into that. Booty Warrior should be able to get back as the round, or as not the round, at this point ends here. Gods not gonna go onto the Reaper. Booty Warrior on back onto that McCree. Buffalo gonna push back onto the point. There's the Valk from Terrell. And Rogue, first one to go down. Counter Valk by Pipa. There's the grab from Isalty. Booty Warriors, Saturn, Buffalo, and Gods all go down. Res coming in from both sides. Saturn and Gods both get res. The Dragons come in from Dissolution. Salty falls as well. Mars now falls. 3.10 meters, and that's gonna swiftly get to 0. Point is taken. Terrell, Gods, and Saturn all go down. Rebellion gonna have to back up here. Ice Salty now on that hog. Booty Warrior does fall to Leaf, who falls to Ice Salty, who is able to back out at the moment. And Booty Warrior once again DC's Leaf, gonna get rezzed here. A lot of damage to apply. Leaf with that barrage takes Buffalo out before dying to God's Warrior. Ultimately online. Collision with the dragons coming in. Straight down. Doesn't hit anyone though. Well, it's not using that coalescence. Leaf now on Bob. And there is the whole hog Death Blossom combination. Both get the picks. Ash, only one alive. Tries to make the jump, you just can't make the jump. Team kill, you can't say it better than the game can. Team kill, that's a hard reset. And Rebellion already gonna have more time than Trash Pandas, even though they are down a person. They've been down for a person for a very long time here. They had one little brief moment, but after that, still none. Ults are going to be online for Trash Pandas. They will have a heavy ult advantage coming in. There's a shatter and it takes 4. Ice Salty Buffalo. Dissolution and Rogue both go down. Rogue going to get res though. So Dissolution is still down with the dragons. Can launch them from spawn if wanted. So there's still a contest on the point. God's Warrior finally does fall. So able to back out just a tad. Does have that sound barrier, so don't want to get too far away from the fight. There is the grab, and there is the sound barrier. Counter shatter from... so no, Buffalo just uses their shatter there. Val Coalescence all come in. Peepa gets the res on the Conic. Leaf, Ice Salty, and Peepa all go down. Leaf Scales no longer... That Bob is no longer on field. Did use the Bob there. Gods does fall. It's only Buffalo. And both supports. Booty Warrior now back in the game. Mars does fall. Dragons coming from Dissolution. And that Dragons cuts everyone off. Traps them in the corner. Buffalo falls as well. Rogue does get hooked by Ice Salty though. Booty Warrior now going to come back and on that McCree. Buffalo going to come back in on that Hammond here. Dissolution and Turtle both go down. Ice Salty now as well. Trash Pandas need to win this. Dissolution gets res, but in turn Conic falls. Whenever you use that res, it's a big opportunity to not get any heals, and it's a big open gap for people to die. God's Warrior, Booty Warrior, and Dissolution all go down. The DPS just dropping like flies. Peepa falls as well. The longer this fight goes on, the longer the defenders have the ult advantage, or not the ult, but the respawn advantage. But the longer it goes on, the more the ults come in, and that's gonna be it right there. Rebellion able to get back there, 6th person, and able to take map number 3 going. I said they have won the series here. Won the series 3-1. Big selfie there from the Diva. God, just in the back line there, able to get the picks. Onto the 2. A D-Mac. Interesting. Very interesting. 2 per team here. 3-0-2-2. That's the river. Or not really the river, that's just everyone showing their cards at the end to see who wins. And no one gets the epic. Oh, you have some swaps. Which team is Abachi on? I need to figure that out real quick. Give me a second. Doesn't seem to be on any team. Conic Infisol. Do a small check here. Okay, we should be good. Give me a second. I do believe that both teams are ready here. Yeah, both teams are ready, so we'll begin. Going into the last map, it is going to be Nepal. I realized that there's a bunch of things on my phone that I didn't see. A few ads that I did not see, so sorry about that. But it's going to be the last map of the set. Rebellion already have taken it, but every map does count. So we will see. It's going to be Village as the first map. It is Nepal, so it is surrounded by mountaintops. And just, you know, buried in the mountains, on the side of the mountains. Now, one thing I find really cool about this map, it's not down. You can see the little mountain peak there. It's not down, that's amazing. It's what happens when you look up. Yeah. That's the other two maps in Nepal. And you can kind of see there's like a small little path. Now we are going to see both teams here. Chesspen is using the sim tactic here. Have the TP. Gonna go straight to the point. Actually, no, they're gonna go above the point here. Not directly set up. There they go. Now straight to the point. And now that the sim has set up on the point, it's going to be very difficult for Rebellion. I might have called them Disillusion. No, Rebellion. So, Guardian does fall Disillusion as well. Mars as well. I might have called Rebellion Disillusion because Disillusion. Disillusion. I might have accidentally called some teams wrong. I don't know. I'm just really tired. Pipa and Leaf both go down. There's the pulse bomb from Isalty. He doesn't get any picks. A bit of a Tracer duel here. No picks. No winner from the Tracer duel yet. Soul does fall. And Rogue goes down to Salty one way or another. Does hit the final blow. Salty waiting in, just lying in wait in the bushes. Possibly waiting for that Tracer. There's gonna be a mini Tracer duel here. And Isalty able to just take the back advantage. 5-man shatter here though from Leaf, who does go down, but not before taking Buffalo out. There is the Death Blossom from Gods. Pipa and Soul both go down. 50% of the point has been taken. Ghost gonna get D-Mac here. Gonna be able to get the health back, but does just kind of die. Realizing that they won't survive very long. Die. Does fall to the person who says die. Res on to Ghost, but people getting that res kind of just stands still and dies from Mars with that huge Was damage orb? Yeah, damage orb. Ghost falls as well, along with Disillusion and Leaf. People just kind of didn't move when they rezzed. That kind of just left you up an open target. So, very interesting how that is. Disillusion now on that hammer, so it is now a triple tank composition here. There's the bomb coming in, Rally and Valk as well. Isalty and JT both dying there. There's the Shatter, there's the Coalescence from Buffalo and Mars respectively. Bolts on the field here. Terrell falls with the sound barrier. Not gonna be able to use it there. There's a Shatter coming in from Leaf just to kind of finish the fight out, edge it out. There's God's Death. Soul does fall to Isalty, who did use Pulse Bomb there. Rez comes in. Rodriguez and Peepa both go down. Oh no, sorry, not Rodriguez. Rogue Rage does fall. Isalty gets 3 picks before dying to Soul. So, Rebellion should have a very easy in here. There's a sound barrier from Tail and the grab as well. Buffalo gonna have that Shatter in a second here. Leaf falls and Soul, sorry. No, and Rogue is nothing to stop a huge Shatter from coming in. Still, though, contest on the point here. Ghost does fall. Rogue gonna get res. Peepa does fall. And there's the Shatter coming in. Disillusion does go down. Pulse Bomb from Rogue. We'll try and hold as long as they can here. And there's the kill. Leaf falls as well. And that's going to be sub-map number 1. Rebellion able to take Village. All they need to do is win one more sub-map. And they will take the map along with the 4-0 in the set. And it's going to be Shrine next. Yeah, if you look up, it's the other map. If you look down, the other map as well. Same thing with Lijiang Tower. So we will see. Where's like the hill? I guess there's no real path. You just kind of go through those doors and you'll eventually make it. We're gonna see very interesting comps here. We're gonna see this Pharmacy with the Sombra, no real main tank versus this Mei Hanzo comp. People are gonna be the first one to go down off the dive and the follow through from Salty and Buffalo. Mao gets frozen by Ghost and killed very, very quickly. Ghost 1 health, but is gonna be able to survive for the moment. Rogue in the same boat. Point is taken. 1 health. Oh, no, not 1 health. 1% away from being taken. Gets pinned in on, then immediately pinned off of, and the point is taken. JT, Salty, and Leaf all go down. Point almost immediately gonna be swapped back here, but no. Buffalo still on the point, looking for the contest. Disillusion takes Tail out, and there the mines on point from Buffalo, and that's gonna be the swapping of the point, the swapping of the point. At that point, you just kind of want to back out. Buffalo just staggering himself there for no reason. Gets taken out. Isalty falls as well. There is indeed a wall up, which very interesting from Saturn that he would have that wall there. Ult's now being built up. It will favor the defending side. Trash Pandas will very much like this ult advantage. There's damage being applied here. EMP stops the whole hog. Gets 4. Isalty does fall to Dissolution though. And a 5-man sound barrier comes in. There is the dragon. No dragons. There's Shatter, Coalescence, and a sound barrier from Tail. Isalty does get Dissolution and Tail both fall. There is the barrage coming in from Isalty. Leaf and Soul both go down. As well as Isalty, who just kind of kills himself launching those missiles. Saturn and Peepa both go down. Pin in, gets nothing. Actually, it did get the pick onto Rogue, just didn't pin directly. And Rebellion now have control back of the point. They're gonna want to keep that. They're gonna not want to let that go until it is over. Solution falls to God's Warrior. Huge pick coming in. I thought he gets hooked, I believe, and just taken out. Peepa falls as well, though. And a boot comes in one way or another, and that's a huge opening for a Shadow. Leaf and Soul both go down. Ghost as well, but Ghost does use that Blizzard. Rogue on the hog falls as well. Ghost, same boat. We do see the Blizzard. We do see a Valk from Mar, no longer in play as it was used up all the way. Ghost of Saturn now on that tracer off the May. Buffalo just opened the shield just a tad bit too much. Boop came in, I believe, and there's the Shatter. EMP as well. Terrell, Buffalo, Soul, Peepa, and Leaf all go down. This fight could go either way. Dragons and Holog come in. Buffalo gets rezzed by Mar, but who does fall. There's that grab coming in from JT. Buffalo, Disillusion, Rogue all go down along with Isalti, who went down quite early compared to the other three. And there's a hack onto Saturn the Chaser, who with a good hack will end their career right there. Coming in this last fight here, ults very scarce but are in the favor of Rebellion. Isalti gets the pick on the people before falling. There is a sound barrier for people. Ghost, Soul, Leaf, Isalti gonna get res, and Rogue all go down. Shatter from Buffalo, and that's gonna be it right there. Rebellion pick, map number 4. That's gonna be the set right there.
Play of the game.
Isalti is gonna get the play here. With the pulse bomb. No picks from the pulse bomb, but he's gonna get the pick immediately on a Soul Guardian. And Rogue, oh well, the people both go down. 3 solid picks, one of them get rest. And the cards are put down. 1-3-3-1. 1-3-4-1, guys. 1-1. He does get the epic, but JT and Mar both have 1, probably themselves, and a 4 on Lucio. 2 people didn't vote there, unfortunately. We could have had 2 epics and then 2 1s, but it's not to be. That was map 4 of the set. I'm just putting the MVPs in real quick. And in my eyes, the MVPs are very obvious. It is Looka, Buffalo, and Disillusion. Very obvious for me today. Buffalo, he just wasn't matched on main tank at all. He just let wild. Disillusion, probably best DPS in that matchup. Definitely best DPS on the team. Really tried hard. The last one there. Good attitude, possibly, or just AFK. I don't know. I'm going to take it as a positive thing. Those are the MVPs. And I'm going to go put the scores in right now. And then I'm going to have to sign off. Okay, well, this has been our cast 102568. I hope you all had as much fun as I did casting the game as you had watching. Our cast 102568. I'm signing off. Our cast out. Hope you all have a great rest of your night and possibly day if you're looking at this tomorrow. Peace.